Priceless. um, yeah, actually, they're both worth 2,000 at least. That's the base. Yeah, that's the base. That's just what you put into it so far. But she has the perfect incantation. Like she's had it like prepared in her mind, ready to cast this combination all the way through her freaking long sordid career. Every morning she learns this spell, and this spell, and she has that set aside for her wedding ring. Tasha's a freak, dude, and she's gonna pull some shit right now. It's contingency, teleportation, and oh man, revivification. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's casting that on the wedding rings, so that if if one of us should die, or if one of you two should die, it instantly teleports you both to the two-dimensional plane that's your pocket dimension, where you can like be revived by the other part, you know. So teleported there, revivification or revivify, and then like, you know, the other one can basically like protect them while they're brought back fully. Yeah. But she only has one. So do you do the combo? All right. So you both have um hold on. Blink bands of pseudonym wedding rings. I almost thought blink band of pseudonym him and hers. But eh. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-mm. Hmm. 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 Oh, he knows. Wow. All right. It slips rather well. Under your yarmulke? What the hell are you doing, dude? Oh, okay. I was gonna say you were raised by wolves. You fucking madman. All right. Yeah. Nice. And the honeymoon is, of course, this expedition to Barrier Peaks. An adventure supporting extra life. Extra life. Did you die and you're waiting to respawn? Is it taking too long? Yep. Then you should probably donate some time. Yeah. Rock and roll. Hmm. 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 Okay. So here we go. After the 24 hours, the mansion is kept. And that's going to be the site of the universe, the university, the magical academy. Yeah, we're just using that. I think they're talking about Strixhaven being the name, but hmm, it is, isn't it? Why I didn't know this. All right, so we've got um, preparation. So I did hear that you wanted to do some spending, right? V, you wanted what kind of armor? Why are you wearing armor when your your skin gives you the protection of at least studded leather? I think it was ring mail. No, it's not ring mail. It's scale mail. It's scale mail, which is it's one step back from field plate, which I believe field plate is 18. Okay, sure, half plate. Okay, so I think scale mail is a 17 plus your dexterity and charisma modifier. Motherfucker. Mm-hmm. 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 You do have one of those already. It's the Traveler Satchel. Hmm. No? Hmm. Wait, you were using your tail for what? You're so silly, man. Maybe look at your character. Maybe. You'll find. Maybe. We'll see. But I'm not sure. I'm going to go to it first. Because I don't want to say and then be all like, dude, I really made a funny of myself just a second ago. We're going to look and we're going to find out. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, yes, I know, but I may be right. Well, let's see. Hmm. Hmm. I did. Yes, because I care. Travel satchel. Travel satchel. It actually. So the travel satchel has these sacks, right? So when you put something into this sack or this sack or any of these pouches, you see how it's got like you've got 5 pouches there. Those pouches are all part of your component pouch. There's the component pouch. Yes, yes. And that's all in the travel satchel. Okay. Yeah, yeah, probably. So a pouch will hold a potion. Okay. A sack will hold 3 potions, or blah, blah, blah. The component pouch actually has all components that you will require to cast all of your spells in one day. Um, and let's see, what else does he? What are other possessions he may have? I don't know. Let's see, attenument. Nope, he ain't got the time to spend to pay attention. No, that wasn't how that's said. But anyways, you get what I'm saying. All right. So for a ghost ad, no, for a store, let me give you this handout. Just a second here. Oh man. Hmm. Wow. That's a bummer. Oh, it's probably because I'm on your character right now. Oh, okay. Ah. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, no. Hmm. Something ain't right. Ah, yeah. Okay. There we go. Hmm. Dang it. Um. Oh yeah. So Finn, you can talk to the fairy dragon, and Tasha can talk to uh, Jake as well. I forgot about that a little bit. All right. So what else was it that you needed, Vasago? You seek counseling? Need somebody to talk to? I mean, I know Finn was making a lot of noise, but oh no, no. Um. Okay, okay. Yeah, he was just getting supplies. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? You tell yourself whatever you need to, bud. For me, I need someone to talk to. This was weird. Oh, thank you. I'll make tea real quick. I will be back, gentlemen. Discord crashed for him. Oh man. Kate, can I talk to you? You were really great out there. All right. So, ah, can I get people to please make a list of all, and especially if you hear any, definitely list that among the grievances as this is no fart joke humor here, buddy. This is real D&D. Oh, nothing. Yeah, perfect. It's like while you guys are driving off, you know, followed by a noxious gas with each toot. All right. So far you are playing the part, man, and she is buying in with all stocks, right? And so the rest of the group, even JC, is kind of like for a moment there thinking, "Wait a second, what just happened?" Like, and then with Visago talking about Lady Lycanwillich, it's like, could just could this just be like some kind of clone? And she's no, no, that's mad talk. That's It's a conspiracy theory, and you feel ashamed for even thinking it. But it is going to be very fucking cold in the Barrier Peak. So you are going to want tundra clothing. Okay? Oh fuck, dude, you're done for. She's got you bad, dude. she's already she's already got you whispering her sweet nothings in her own like personal brand and flavor. So Tasha was raped by the Lords of Waterdeep. It was kind of like her thing, though. She kind of forced them to do it, and with that, there was an animosity also in place. And she was like secretly, let's just put it this way: she had a dossier on. So like she had a dossier on each of the Lords of Waterdeep and how to assassinate each one. So when she reveals this to you and she says, I think I can actually put this away and it will be safe. And she hands it to you. Like, when she hands it to you, it's like you've just been handed the Necronomicon all over again. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I mean, you actually like, and then she sees the look, dude. She sees the look, and there's a moment of misgiving where she thinks, and you hear her think this so loud. To her, it's just like a whisper in the back of her mind. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but no, this is like really loud and right up front. Like, I should not have done that. Oh my God, Tasha, what have you done? And in fact, she's trying to take it back from you. Like, no, no, really. You mean my shirt pocket, she says. Like, coy. Like, all coy as she kind of like wrap. Like, okay, okay. And she. Oh my God, dude, that's so perfect because she goes in to your shirt, like follows the book into your shirt, and she's kind of like crawling on you like a tattoo, right? Oh fuck! Don't let that eat it. Oh, all right. Oh, I see. Roll a sleight of hand. Huh? All right. What you got? No, no. All right. All right. So you got the distraction in as well, and she's none the wiser, except for the fact that she's still following the book. Yeah. So it's her journal, and it's her most secret journal, right? It's the journal that she made sure each of the Lords of Waterdeep knew existed and read everyone else's but theirs. So she did share this with each of the Lords of Waterdeep, but she wants each one to have that silent fear. Red. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And she's done it. And she's done it in such a way that everybody that reads it knows for a fact that it is 100% fucking foolproof. She has basically killed each of them already in theory. And yet they don't know how she would do them, right? They can just read everybody else's but theirs. And so it like secretly like really gets them. Like, oh my god, I'm this powerful, but they're this powerful too, and she's got each of them. Oh, she raised both arms, and she's like uh, running her nails, her claws down your back while she is Madame Butterfly, an Oriental, an Oriental tattoo that's like walking along your flesh. You guys are a pretty interesting couple, by the way. I mean, like, I don't know. You might survive. These moments are important, all right? These are the moments where you are building a bond that transcends time. Went into the heart of the pit and retrieved the joy of a young woman that all had thought was lost long ago. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what I was saying though, like, um, lot. I really don't want to see you go into this expedition to Barrier Peaks with the same equipment. Okay, so if you could possibly like just go ham on equipment, getting like mountaineering equipment and um, spike boots and like rope and like three sets of clothes for each of us, and probably gonna need some like probably gonna need a cavalier to carry the chest full of equipment, and then we'll have like 3 pages to take care of the cavalier, right? And then we'll probably have a bard that's there to take care of the pages, kind of like he keeps them all in order, or else they'd forget their sense and like make dinner for breakfast or something. I don't know, but you got a lot of people that are following you now, and each one has a name, and tell us what their names are. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you better have that backstory in about 30 seconds. No, just kidding. Um, yeah, no, seriously, actually, I could hear you for a second there, but then you went away. What I miss? You still there, Lot? All right, go. No, he isn't. Oh, did you already defeat him, Finn? Lot. Oh, okay. Good for you. Hmm. Yeah, take that. All right, so it's going to be tundra weather, which makes all terrain values hostile. And um, well, what is it? Yeah, you can only travel at half walking speed safely, right? Treacherous, treacherous environment. You will die if you are not in shelter or tundra clothing for, I believe it is 12 turns, or no, 12 rounds. Yeah, 2 minutes. 2 minutes exposed to the weather here, and you are dead. All right. Um. So you're gonna want extras of things because guaranteed that everything that you guys have gotten so far, you've at least lost it once. That's a superfluous statement. All right. I was just trying to be funny, but imagine once you guys go through the portal, you get to Greyhawk, you're going to be cut off until you cast a spell to get back to Farim, back to Waterdeep. Now, the spell is, of course, it's tied to a trinket. It's an object that we will use to get back. And in fact, it's one of Qualish's personal trinkets. Mm. Qualish was good about secrets. So hmm, he would fashion like power armor. He would fashion some really, really good artificer. But he was always making people think that he was about other things. And really, he was about war. So, hmm, make no mistakes. Qualish is a very strategic mind. That would work, but this one is a callback. It just recast the dimension door that led us here in reverse. Yep. So the trinket had to be there present when you cast the first dimension door. Hmm. Oh dear God. Hmm. Hmm. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. I'm gonna get DMR seed. That's it. I'm done. Game over. Fucking South Park. You win again, South Park. You win again. All right. What's that? Yamaka? Your Yamaka? What? Oh, okay. Whoa. Yes. Oh, it does not keep out the cold, if that's what you're asking. And it will cause you great, great, great suffering. As when that shit gets cold, it fuses to your flesh. Oh, that's right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Oh, it'll hurt. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're. Hmm. I wouldn't say that you're immune to cold base attacks. You've got resistance to cold base attacks. I thought we had done that, right? Okay. So you can't be like right. No. No, you're not getting you're not getting the protection from cold because of the elemental cold or because of your abilities or origins with the cold element. But you are getting it as a byproduct of Jake enduring that freezing this place, this freezing energy and surviving, in its torpor, progenitor state, prepared to be born and waiting. Hmm, nice. So she has some expensive fucking taste when it comes to clothing, dude. You want to pay attention. It's leather, never lace. All right, you got that? Because that's fucking important. You do not buy this woman a lacy fucking garment. All right, she will fucking string you with it. She will use it as a garrote and end your life. Never hand her lacy, or it can be frilly. All right, it can be frilly, but leather, never lace. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Leather that has not been deferred. That's the perfect leather. If it's still got well, it's got a little bit of life to it still. In death, nothing can hear you scream. All right, so like, oh, here we go. There it is. There it is. You know how in like Game of Thrones, they've got the very deep, like the dire wolf furs. Yeah, that's what you guys got. You got dire wolf furs, which is it is like the current modern world equivalent of having a tiny heater in your clothing in your like it makes its own environment, right? But with this, it's because of its infernal properties carrying over. So like you show this to the other guys and they're like, "How the fuck did you find that store?" You would never had thought it was possible to find so many things, but ever since you've been with Tasha, she has the discerning scavenger trait as one of her background feats. And yeah, dude, like she finds the fucking coolest shit, dude. She'll find top notch components. She's always like, like lifting something out, and you'll be like, oh my god, that's real toadstool. What the fuck? You can't get this anymore. You can't get this anymore. Like, she's good. You gain a new respect from her just shopping with her. Like, you probably dreaded shopping with a woman, but you've never shopped with a woman, so you don't know. But still, this was not the experience that you had thought it would be. And she is preparing you guys for like an assault on a kingdom in a frozen kingdom north of uh we shat back there because our poop won't freeze by the time it hits the ground. Yeah, like we don't shit up here, nope, because it's dangerous. And she's preparing you guys for an onslaught in this, right? She's got actual followers like that are gonna be following us, um, as just like servants, uh, chef and her her waiting women, like that are basically like preparing you, Finn, by introducing themselves as Fluff One and Fluff Two. All right, this is not a joke. That is their name for you. That's your cute little name to call them, Fluff One and Fluff Two. All right, and let's see what else about Tasha is absolutely freaking ridiculous. But oh yes, she says the entire time that we are on uh, Earth. Thank God I finally remembered the name of that planet. For the entire duration that we remain on Earth, my name is to be Sasha. Do not call me by any other name. On everyone in the group, everyone, like her people, her followers, her not slaves. They're just too friendly to be called slaves, but there sure is an understanding of who's the masteress and who's getting paid. Ooh. Okay, putty. She's got a putty presence, like a putty type, like showing that she's just putty in your hands. Ooh, damn, son. Got her. Got her. That's right. So like she's preparing you guys, right? And while you guys are preparing, while you guys are buying things in the market, let's put it this way: the market of Waterdeep, okay, is almost as treacherous as the politicians of Waterdeep. All right. So Waterdeep, now that you guys are in there for a little bit, It's kind of like this. Have you ever been to Disneyland? And it's like you didn't even realize that you were really at Disneyland because there was like this jive or this jazzy energy that you were going through that was almost like keeping you on the edge of fainting. And so like your brain isn't getting enough oxygen and you're like just barely able to go ride, get in line. And you finally stand in line for 2 hours before you realize, oh fuck, I'm in Disneyland. This is beautiful. And you look around and you see like, the drow with the blades and you've got over here, you've got a dragon that's just walking along with a basket of goodies for grandma and just weird shit going on, man. Well, Waterdeep is nothing if not diverse in its different schools and markets. Okay, one of the current traits of Waterdeep that is a big trend that people are into are of course, artifacts. All right. So the actual best store of Waterdeep, Tasha tells you, used to be mine. It used to be mine, but I have to submit, Mordenkainen is wise. He is wise to hide his wares from me. Um, and I have yet to find them, even when I'm not looking. And she turns around and she looks behind her. There it is, darling. I love it. And she pulls you in, like to Mordenkainen's phylactery of ancient arts. All right. So Visago and Lot, please make a perception check. And this is after you guys had just came out of that wonderful, wonderful store where they had, bought fashioned clothing out of dire wolf hides that still have the radiant heat of the dire wolf, permanency to them. So awesome and very fucking expensive. Tray chic, tray chic. What'd you get, Lot? Okay, so V, you noticed them. You noticed them like moving towards a store that had just popped up. Quite literally, looked like a pop-up store. Mordenkainen's phylactery of ancient arts. Okay, and Lot, you see this as well. You see them like just just barely out of the corner of your guys' eyes, like you witness it, and you could tell that it wasn't like she was trying to avoid you guys or escape you guys, but like it could have happened like that, and you guys would have been lost. You would not have seen where they went. Okay, but you do see. Do you guys follow them? Okay, make dex checks, both of you. Just a check. Just just a check. All right. Check it out. Yeah, yeah. I agree. It was kind of funny. All right. So while I'm waiting for it to come in, oh, you got it 17, and what'd you get? What? Is it still waiting? Oh, you got a 4? Okay, so you thought you had time. You went for the door just as Visago had slid in through the door, and yet he had done so without like the courtesy reopening for you, right? He had just like moved in and saw that it was going to happen so quick that he just forgot, and even the tail grabbed the door and kind of pulled it shut on you. And Mordenkainen's phylactery of ancient arts disappears. and you are in the yeah, you are in the marketplace of Waterdeep alone, and you're just like, okay, well, so like, if there is some place that you wanted to go or that you wanted to do something, what would it be? Please don't say Dr. Seuss. I'm just kidding. Like, oh yeah, man. Yeah, dude. That's right. JC is still in Waterdeep. JC has gone through the rudimentary or the preliminary entry into rehabilitation, which is a very serious thing that Harper's provide free of cost for any avatar who has been released from their deity. So they're given a chance to reacclimate to environment and to uh, world civics, or society by and large. Now, you never kept any secrets from your avatar. Like, the moment that you became aware that your avatar was aware, you didn't like try to put it back to sleep, or you were like very open and like friendly, cordial, and like thankful, really, for the time that they had allowed you to be their presence. But that saves your butt on this. Okay, you have still a sense of JC, their whereabout, and their well-being. So you can like just kind of quiet yourself, and you can find yourself to them. You direct yourself straight to them. They're in a what is it called? It would be like a triage setup, you know, um, actually more for shield meat and any health that was lost, or damages or accidents that had occurred while there were masses of people enjoying, a fair. So this is like kind of being used by the monks that are tending uh, JC, which there's three of them that tend to JC's daily needs in different parts of the day, and they're pretty cool guys. You know, they don't make any assumptions, but they got no imagination either. So as you approach the one on duty that is not leaving JC's side, yeah, but not leaving JC's side, like, greets you, my Lord Lot. JC has pondered greatly on your existence and would wish to offer you some words on their part. Like, like this silent little, like, like a weight being lifted off of a soul, and it just sounds like a silent chuckle, like just a soft chuckle. And JC says, I have grown to admire you so much, and I am glad that I was not only available but willing. It is my greatest um, pleasure to have been profited with that time. I feel all the more wise for it. Have you thought or given any thought to what your religion will look like? JC is straight to it, man. Just hit you with the big question. What's your theocracy? Basically, it'd be like, what what do your clerics get at level 1 or level 3, level 5? Like that's the game mechanic way of saying it. But then there's the role-playing nuance of, well, during the morning when one awakes, one should always flip a coin. And like, stuff like that. You could have idiosyncrasies enmeshed in your religion that require a cleric to uh, give a random chance, or a a morale modifier. Like as long as you roll a dice or flip a coin, you have a +1 chance of coming out favorably towards your deity. Because you gave the chance of a chance. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that is kind of more what JC is dealing with you on this personal level. It's a very intimate and personal, like, discussion without any frivolities or like making it overly elaborate. JC is very set at task, and you realize that while he's questioning you this stuff, he is taking notes. And there, in this time, while the others are shopping at Mordenkainen's phylactery of ancient arts, you are building your religion with your now awakened avatar. Um, yeah, so at the end of your time sitting there, I'm gonna say it's probably about 2 hours that they're you know looking around in Mordenkainen's because, oh my god, this stuff, oh freaking cool. And then uh so you get the sense of Finn asking, hey, we're done here, or where do we need to meet you? And you're like, I'm talking with my avatar, and I'll be done in just a moment. Then your avatar stands and says, I wait our next time. And he embraces you like a brother gives you a great hug, and then like steps back, kind of like coyly collecting himself, and like, okay, maybe that was a little bit out of bounds. Like the weirdness though is that part where you realize, okay, I can't spend too much time with the avatar because the disconnection or the disassociation is dangerous for humans. So it's like right about that time, the current handler, which they've changed staffs, so the new handler is like, I think you should probably give him space and return at another date, or at least allow me to fix the irreparable damage that your presence has caused, so that he can remain cognitive of his own autonomy. Kind of screwed up situation there to be a deity with an avatar, but these things will work out. So now let me jump back over to V and Finn. You guys are in the phylactery of Mordenkainen. It's a interdimensional space that much resembles the zany, kooky shop of one, what was that? Imaginorium, or yeah, Imaginarium. What was that guy's name anyways? It's like it's like a kid's toy shop, right? And it has the wonderful property of any mage that enters here, right? And they're all mages. Like you have to have at least one level of spellcasting in order to get into this place. All right. Um, but once you're in, oh, I do have to give you this. Make a save versus wisdom? Question mark. No, you'll be charisma, buddy. Yes, yes, a wisdom save from you. Oh no, you're an intelligence save. So yes, guess yourself lucky. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got a 24. Okay, so you're able to realize that your adrenaline levels have gone through the roof, through the freaking roof. It is very hard, but I'm going to have you do a biofeedback roll for your proficiency in biofeedback to kind of like dial yourself back from becoming 12 years old, basically. You know, that's how fucking fun this stuff looks. Like everything. Oh yes, yes, Finn, yes. So you realize right off the bat that there is something in the Kool-Aid. Cool. Yes, you calm yourself. You calm yourself, and therefore you're not forced into the haste. Okay, so when people enter this store, they're instantly hit by the ephemeral mists that like invoke a haste on a person. So that they basically are going to rush through and they're not going to take their time and they're going to make their purchases all based on like just gut instinct, like not even instinct, but like you just see it and you want it, and then goodbye. You know, you bought it, and you sure you don't want the warranty? No, I don't want the warranty. That's a sham. It's a joke, and it's an illusion. And okay, well, you have a good day, and then you're gone, and you never see Mordenkainen again, and you're basically screwed because the thing is not worth what you paid for it. Definitely. But instead, you guys are affected by the discerning scavenger perk. And so you guys are taking your time and you're looking at the whole shop in a very particular and almost cruel manner, exposing each and every bit of its shams. Look at that headdress. That was not even worn by a true shaman. You know, stuff like that. And like his other customers that are in there are kind of like at first they're like listening to you and like they'll inquire about it like is what he said true? And Morgan, I don't know. I don't visit any of these tribal shop herders, and I just pick up stuff from here and there. No, it was not. Obviously, it's just a boogie boogie, but it will still work as a headdress. Like, you know, and he's getting more and more like kind of watching you guys not as somebody who is wary of a thief, but as somebody who is wary of you costing him so much being a thief. He's got like, you know, a certain way of getting people's money and you're like getting around it and it's pissing him off. Right, right. One of the things that you do see for the godly price of 30 million drachma, uh, which is just the gold standard for the Dragon Council of Faerun. Okay, which is like their gold, even though it's printed, is exchangeable rate on every continent of this world. Okay, every continent, Oriental, uh, you know, um, all of them will take the dragon coin. Okay, not not every place will accept the water deep. I think it's called the Olum or something like that, but it's weird. And right, but there's like free states or free there's free villages or the free dang it, I know what they're called. The Dales, the free Dales. That's it. The free Dales of the North, which is Faroon Major. Uh, that money is not as well looked at here, and in fact, that is not the coin that you have to tender. That's like the free coin that you kind of got in your purse. Is the northern coin, but the coin that you have for really purchasing this fun shop that 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 Drugan has given you, okay, which is considerable for your deeds of rescuing the vault of Axome for him. You guys were given 1 million in Ethereum. Okay, so the dwarves of Axholm did not deal in gold. That was not their mint and press. Their mint and press was Ethereum or Mithril, right? And they called it Ethereum because it was only minted through the use of that mirror, collecting the ethereal and placing that as well in the mithril. It's kind of like an extra spiritual minting process for 1 mark of Ethereum. Okay. Weirdly enough, each Ethereum is worth 500 gold. That's a very easy freaking switch over rate. So you guys have quite a bit at your disposal to purchase with. Ah, jeez, do I have it? Ah, that was oh jeez, what was it? I thought I had just said it. Um, oh, it was a battle armor. Yeah, yeah. It was a powered armor. Like an actual like sentient armor that will us. Oh, it functions as heavy siege armor. She's like, do you know what that feels like when you're wearing a set of that particular kind of armor? I mean, imagine yourself being sealed off from your environment, completely sealed off, okay? And now put on top of that the inability to feel magic in your environment. Like it shuts off almost every sense that I have. I couldn't use that. You go right ahead though, darling, and if you do, I swear I will gut you in your sleep. Like, because this armor, so like you're looking at the qualities that the armor uh, attributes, and one of them is like, you know, uh, free pass is what it was, what it used to be called, but it's like you could basically be invisible and non-detectable um, and not target of any spell. Like it's got a stealth to it, bar none. Like you could not even be targeted by a spell while this is on. Um, Such things like that, but it is a prototype. And so that's why it's going for such an extreme amount. 30 million is more than you guys have altogether. Not more than Tasha has, no, but more than the current group, the three of you could put together from your resources. Um, so there are a couple things though that you might want. Which, if you're looking for inspiration, as far as like a book or such, I did say I was going to send you guys a handout, and I never did find it. But there is a very nice reference that I found on Reddit that was giving basic prices and such. Let's see if I can find it again. You know, bells. All right, I think I've got it in my collections. Actually, come to think of it, but we'll see. Uh, ooh, that might be it. Gee, just when that was it. Very close then. All right, here we go. I'm going to take a risk. It's this one. Nope, I was completely wrong. Oh, geez, that one's a good one. Okay, okay, so you do find something out of the ordinary that causes you to like kind of perk up and pay attention, pay close attention. For this is the helmet of Cerebro. What? Okay, so this is a helmet designed to protect the wearer from the psionics of Illithid, and said even to be used by one great mage, Mordenkainen, to protect him from the brainwashings of Morwenna, Queen of the Hive. And while you guys are all looking at it and you're like you've got that caught breath in your lungs and you're just reading this deep deep epic about Mordenkainen and how he almost fucking died, and how this helmet actually saved his life, and he couldn't quite possibly go for anything less than 400,000. And he's like gauging you guys when he says that. And now here let me just back it up a little bit. Mordenkainen is one of the mages that always has the one that got away, right? He's always got the story of the one that got away, and it is like he had Leviathan, but he just got away. You know, it was lucky, and one day he's going to get him, but you know, so it's like the biggest fish that you've ever even thought you could catch. And if you think about it like in a monster sense or a challenge level, right? Morwenna, Queen of the Hive, is pretty freaking high up there, ranking up there with Thalth or Lolth or Takesis or Tiamat. Yeah, this Queen of the Hive is no joke, and it also makes you guys think about the Time Flare and just what is to be of this. Um, you know, the major uh the major discrepancy, or not major discrepancy, but the major like complaint of any journal of any member on any of the incursions into Barrier Peaks was the inability to protect oneself from the illithid, from the mind flayers, from psionics in general. And so, like, this is perfect. This is so perfect. Like, um, yeah, sure. Do an Arcana check. You've just read, yeah. You've read all of its requirements. You've read all of its abilities, what it bestows. You've read all of its attributes, and you've read all of its known. Um, no. But I'm just letting you know it's gone over all of its known flaws or weaknesses. Okay, and now you're doing the Arcana check to like see how much it's going to actually be worth using, or are you thinking, all right, let me see. Let me see that. Mind blank. All right. I do. I do. Absolutely. If you roll, then I'm rolling. Just kidding, dude. Like, what are you gonna roll? Oh yeah, no. Roll your Arcana check. That was kind of necessary, right? We're doing that. All right. So, mind blank. Yep. Okay, so that's the Arcana check. Okay, so let me find this mind blank. What spell is it under? Huh? Eighth level? Okay, eighth level bard spell? I don't know if they have eighth level bard spells actually. Oh yeah, they do. But uh, yeah. All right, mind blank. Mind blank. I like my Wednesdays because we get to do these fun little things, dude. Actually, kind of cool. We do like, you know, kind of like the soft adventure. Okay, so you got eh, Abi. No, this is Abi Dalzim's horrid wilting. That is not mind blank. Why would it say that? Oh, I see what I've got it under all. Okay, so eighth level. All right. Well, okay. What kind of well, no, we'll just do for that. Come on. Oh, yeah. I'm still just waiting for the filters to kick in, and oh, it says you failed your investigation check. Okay, so is it one word mind blink? Two words, but only one of them is capitalized, maybe, or because I'm not picking it up. It's not showing me no damn mind blink. What kind of okay? What kind of school is it? Abjuration. 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 Save required. Attack type. Conditions. Probably conditions. Okay. Concentration? Does it require concentration? Is it a ritual? Okay. It's V and S. Okay. All right. Still not seeing no. All right. Hold on. Let me just find it first. Okay. I need to see the spell first. All right. Let's see here. Yep. Chapter Chapter 11. Spell. All right. So can go to 8th level. Mind blank. Oh, mind blank. Here I was thinking you were calling it mind blink. Okay, so mind blank. Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is immune to psychic damage. Uh, did you just touch my butt? Any effect that would sense its emotions or read its thoughts, divination spells, and the charmed condition. The spell even foils wish spells and spells or effects of similar power used to affect the target's mind or to gain information about the target. Oh, yes, that will definitely be effective. So, Mind Blank would be effective against the Time Flayer, even. You know, Mind Blank is an excellent spell. And that is part of the. All right, there, fresh and fruity. All right, so the mind blank was used in the creation of Cerebro. It was one of the spells that was permanenced on the helmet. Um, there's also like other effects in there on the helmet, but so were you saying that the Arcana roll was for to see if the helmet would be useful in connection or combination with this spell, correct? Right, or if oh yeah, yeah, it's similar to it, greatly enhanced. Greatly enhanced. Like you basically feel like if you're wearing that and somebody were to wish, okay, they were to wish you a different mindset or they were to wish you a different reality, right? It still would have no effect because while you were wearing this helmet, you were like unable to be targeted a psionic, by a psionic spell or even affected by a psionic area of effect. So, like, to put it into perspective, like even the stasis from. Yes. With Cerebro on, even the stasis will have no effect. Okay, yes. Roll a zero-sided dice. It is definitely worth the price. In fact, it almost seems. Yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. So, like, there are no absolutes in this universe. You just hit one. Roll a save versus death. No, I'm just kidding. Like, the worst freaking surprise trap happened in this store today. I went to buy something, and surprise, Dungeon Master had trapped it. So, upon buying it, I realized that I had just bought a white elephant, and here my new wife is standing next to me, and she's just shaking her head and silently, like muttering about. No, I know, I know. I'm just kidding you, but it is funny though that 400,000, you know, 400,000 is a very good price for this. Okay, you are getting the ability to like communicate with psionics across the globe. Okay, with concentration and a little bit of ritual put into it, you can like actually like dial somebody up and get a specific mage. You know, like this Cerebro is pretty freaking powerful by itself, but in the phylactery of Mordenkainen, it can cross interdimensional while in the phylactery. So like you could actually like put that on and talk to your father in this world. Like that's how powerful Cerebro is right here in the shop. Uh, uh, so like each of you were given a million. Each of you were given a million. Okay, a million Ethereum. Or no, a million in Ethereum. Let me take that back because one Ethereum is five. Yeah, one Ethereum is 500 gold piece worth. Okay, so you've been given, uh, you know, just do the math on that yourselves, and he wants 400,000 in gold worth, right? So you basically got 600,000 in gold worth. Yeah. No. In fact, and he has something for you to sign. Do you read it? Do you read Abyssal? Oh my God! Then you are perfect for this contract. So in order to purchase Cerebro, you must give all rights and forfeiture of privacy to Mordenkainen and his phylactery of psionic presences, thoughts, quandaries, and brain farts. It is very, very much like that. He assures you that he will not let other people purchase this information. It is only for his own use, and he will only use it to better equip you in future times. Yeah, about that. Like, you're you're like gonna have to be careful for the first at least 10 days that you wear it because it's kind of gonna be a little pissy. It doesn't appreciate how Mordenkainen like threw it away for his new version. Mordenkainen's current brain in a jar more than head is like when you're looking at it now, you're thinking, why did I ever accept that as something natural? But it is not natural. Mordenkainen is a freak. All right. He's basically Dungeons and Dragons terms cyborg, and like trying to use illusion to hide it or to like keep it at least not bold face in people's living room. You know, like he's weird. He's weird. He's a genius, but he is weird. Uh, so like he does let you know there is a chance also that Cerebro is a little haunted by him because he did die during wearing it, and it was like that was something he was trying to not do, but it happened. So you know attenuation attenuation processes you get a bit fuzzy and you will be required to do so at your own risk. All right, so he does have a deck of many things, but this deck of many things. Hold on. Is everybody still there? Okay, so this deck of many things is based on the 101 mazes. Uh, the original doctrine of a maze is okay. So a maze is created with a formula in mind. Okay, so if you take a circle and you break it down into uh, 8 gates, so you've got four on the right side, four on the left side, right? And each one is going around the circle widdershins or clockwise. Um, each one is going one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So the last one, the eighth section, is at the top directly next to one. Okay, so you've got those sections of the circle, and then a maze is created by the opening. Okay, so let's say there's 9 concentric circles. The opening is only going to be in one of those sections for each segment for each circle. Okay, and so you'd have like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 would be a maze where each section had the next gate following it all the way around clockwise. Does that make sense to anyone? If not, it's kind of okay. Yes, yes, and the that's the ancient myth of the labyrinth. That it would be like a conch shell, like a snail shell that keeps going ever inward, and there is no end to it. You know, so you can't find the exit, so to speak. Um, so with maps, or I mean, sorry, with mazes, they've caught the eye of mages everywhere. Like it's something that all mages are interested in, and yet not very many of mages specialize in them. Mordenkainen is one of those mages that does not specialize in mazes, but he's really good with them. Um, you know, like he's kind of like a uh, what do they call those? A cephalopod. He's like a fucking octopus. All right, he's kind of like that, and even his presence has a very ephemeral, like slimy, and the way he moves is more like hovering and levitation, and he moves with like electric currents, and his presence is very ominous. Um, so like roll a save versus wisdom as something just went off in the store. Yeah, yeah. Everybody. Everybody that's at the store. That's not. Lot, because Lot's not at the store. But everybody at the store rolls a save versus wisdom, and yeah, yeah, just a regular D20, right? Let's see. Ooh, what did you get though? You rolled a 13. All right, so you still remember you're here. Oh, you forgot what you're doing here. What are you doing here? Dear, you might want to get that. You hear Tasha like, you know, just offering, you know, because you're sitting there. You you got a little bit of drool hanging off of your tooth, your incisor. It's cute and everything, but you just might want to get that before you go any further. Really? She looks at Finn and right now, Finn. Okay, so right now you see the coy trickster at her wiliest. And it's like she knows that this trick has been going on for a while, but she's wrong. And you know that she's wrong because what she's picking up on is the same thing that you've been doing with Lot, with JC, with Lot. And so she's like thinking that she's like, you know, backing it up, so to speak, or helping out, or she's like playing with your food, you know, like, and and she like does this thing. Um, how do I do it? Like, it's so nuanced and such, but she like winks at you, and and a save versus what? A save for what? Okay, good one. Uh, Okay, so that's going to be perception check, maybe an insight check, because you really don't know why you're here, and it's almost so bad that it's like you cannot call them by name. You don't remember your group by name. Like it's very fuzzy. You're sure that that's your group. Like, and you've been together for a little while now, a couple days, anyways, and but you cannot remember any of their fucking names. And this freaking bedpan that the guy wants you to buy for a helmet is like, what the fuck, dude? Come on. Really? It's got vacuum hoses on it going from one area of the skull to another area of the skull, and like all of them meet right about the top of the nose, and it just looks so fucking ridiculous. Are you serious? Like, okay, so you remember to wipe the drool from your mouth. And you get an idea that maybe you should actually try it on. It doesn't have urine in it, okay? There is a little bit of not electro, but ectoplasm. There is ectoplasm inside of the helmet. A- actual, actual, actual ectoplasm still in the helmet, and it's kind of moving with an intelligence. Mordecai asks for a moment with the ectoplasm, if he could, please. The bedpan is what you were purchasing, though. No, now you're not buying it, huh? Well, too expensive. Oh my. God, dude. Oh my God, dude. This thing is like giving style is just too much. That nobody wears a bedpan on their head going into battle. Oh shit! He cried out madly. Oh wait, what? Hold on. I just saw that. All right, so what about this, dude? What about that uh deck of many things that is tied to the maze? And oh yes, each of these cards, all right, each of the cards, there's 101 of them. Each one is linked to a maze. Each one is linked to a philosophy in maze, uh, mazeology, and each one is also linked to the original maze. So the maze of the Minotaur that Perseus defeated, right? Each one of the cards has like a teleporting device attached to it that will take you to some place in that maze. Um, so there's like a formulaic system to utilizing the divinity of this deck, to utilizing the artificy of the deck, or to utilizing uh, the magical traits like the deck of many things, where each card that you pull has an immediate effect. So you can also use the deck in that way, or you could actually like draw the card a specific manner and you don't have that effect. It like shuts that effect off, but it will deliver with like it'll show you like a moment in time in the next day or something. Like there's different ways to use that deck, but that's too much thinking for you, isn't it? I mean, yes, but here here is a deck of many things that can be like you turn the safety on. Like you flip the safety switch and it's not going to kill someone just for drawing the wrong card. You do realize it when you're looking at the instruction manual for the deck. It's like each like there's three major ways to draw a card. If you just draw one and flip it over and look at the card, boom, you're getting the deck of many things uh, action from that card regardless, and you have no say so in the matter. But if you take the card and set it down, face down, and wait until you've drawn the specific number of cards that you want to draw, and then you say this, then you say the clearing word. So all of those cards that you have out in the spread are now inert as far as the deck of many things effect. Now you can flip each of those cards over and it will give you a divination effect read so that you can like see events in the future, you can see effects in the past, you can see events as they transpire now. It's great for divination and really good for party favors. Oh my God, my friend. That is the last thing that Mordenkainen wants. He wants the acuity of geniuses to be very aware and astutely um, accurate when realizing that they are being like used as a food source. Right, 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 right. Yeah, dude. For real, dude. For real. And okay, so there's that moment. There's that moment that all four of you are laughing, right? Because you just said something that is so true and it's like kind of spooky to you, but at the same time, like everybody understood you and they all agreed with you. Like, and so you're kind of like chuckling afterwards. You guys shared that momentary, like, it's funny because it's true and it's so world shattering. Like, but okay, so the effect that you have succumbed to is just one that basically like rushes normal quote unquote normal clientele through, right? Because most people are going to be uh, like Jay. You know, he's not in there to actually make a good purchase and to like be a client of the store. He's there to sell one of the clients of the store some weed afterwards. So he's like casing the joint to make the big sale after the guy that buys the power armor is like, oh fuck, I need to smoke a joint because I just spent way too much money on this and my old lady's gonna kill me. She's gonna fucking kill me. You know? So like that's more what that you succumb to is for, and he's like kind of reminding you, like, I want you to take your time before any purchases, because I really am enjoying. I am really enjoying your flavor, your taste, your. Um, is this weird? You guys look over Finn. You and Tasha look over, and he's like feeding on him like a psychic vampire, right? Like and he's all, is this weird? And like fucking V is like just like totally aloof to it. He doesn't realize it that that's what's going on, but you can tell that it's like obvious. You know, he's the one that's being like eaten and he knows it, but he looks like he is none the wiser. No, you're right. You're right. One does not eat bubblegum. You just merely chew it. So, while I masticate your psychic emanations, I would prefer that you maintained at least some semblance of your vicissitude. I mean, verisimilitude. Yes. Just be true to yourself, sir. Be true to yourself. Don't make any rash purchases just because you feel I'm trying to get rid of you. I am not. I assure you, I am not. And he twists his straight mustache into a like lightning bolt angle type. You know, instead of a handlebar, it just kind of goes like like a stray static shock. Oh no, there's smoke coming out of V's freaking ears, dude. He just went on overload. Hold on, I need to take a break real quick. If I can get 5 minutes, just just give me a second, okay? Ooh, yeah, I know it's dark. It's almost dark 30. It is 9 o'clock, so I do believe that's when we said it would be called, right? Because that's 12 o'clock for you guys. All right, so let's close it down with this. Okay, what I wanted for tonight was the purchasing of equipment and a couple of mighty artifacts. Okay, so if you guys are not going to have one of the player characters purchase Cerebro, fuck it, I'll buy it. You know, I'll buy it for somebody and I'll put it on a fucking, yeah, I'll put it on fucking Rat God if I have to. But you know, somebody's wearing Cerebro, all right? And and the gate, the maze, the gate. Yeah, the deck of many things linked to doctona, doctology. Yeah, doctology. That is so freaking planar gating principles 101, man. We need that. So that right there is it's gonna be $500,000. Pay up, sucker. Yep. So was there anything that specifically people were looking for personally? Like, is there kind of artifact or something that you want personally? If so, please run it by me, or I'll kill you in your sleep. Jeez, no, God, no! It was just minor confluence, probably a stray thought or something. I don't know what you're talking about, Flavor. Oh, absolutely. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Hold on. The plus twos, hold on, hold on. The plus twos are pricey. Those are very pricey, and they take a whole year of reading them and studying them in order for that to take effect. Okay, just so that you know, that's how I run those. You could do a you could do a one, but if you do that, you cannot use a tome to increase that attribute again, like at all. Okay. Oh God. Mordenkainen is an addict to electrostatic and people's auras. He likes to feed on humanoid psyches. It kind of assists in his embryonic brain goo for his jar or brain in a jar that is the reservoir of his entire nature. You could call him like a computer, a human computer. In fact, many have thought about it that way and then ceased to exist. But, that's just because he's got some very, very good contingency spells in place. And Skynet must be served. Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. Hey, JC, you feel about the same? It's time. All right. I'll talk to you guys Saturday when next we meet. Good night. Yes, yes. Sorry, Dinobot. You'll get your chance next time. All right. You know, for the stream, I'm so sorry. You just sat there and looked at Maze. Maze. All right. So what we're doing is we're gonna close off this scavenger hunt of Dungeon Master epilogue, episode 17. My God, this has taken a long time. I actually thought that we had like pushed through pretty quickly, and to do zero to basically deity. Um, I mean, we have a couple deities already, and anybody that is not deity state is only do so because of nuance of character, right? So like, yeah, basically they've made it. They are here. Um, they just don't know where here is. Mm. Well, we'll see if we can find it next Saturday, as we're going to be reconstructing the ships at Barrier Peak. I mean, this is going to be Epiphalanzo. No, it's not going to be anything like that. It will be interesting though, and it's going to be fun. I mean, uh, Barrier Peaks was it was a tournament play adventure administered by Gary Gygax himself. He put those poor sods through the wet works, man. This adventure is huge. It is so many doors. It is so many, first time that a Dungeons and Dragons character had fought a robot. He's got some amazing shrubbery in there, and that is not a joke. Don't hang your head on the enlightened shrubbery because that will just take you right out of this game. So, while these vessels that are designed to transfer or transform, or they're designed to go through Twilight, to transcend the Nethril realm. Well, these this this one at Barrier Peaks is very damaged, and it's something that not something that a league of mages could fix in a fortnight. But it's a good thing for them that Qualish has been working on it and is not a has been. So I really hope that you guys get a hazmat suit before joining us Saturday. You're going to need it as all of time and space is about to erupt into fits of frenetic